This is a brand new Cadillac CT6. Hello everyone, welcome to External Star Channel. Today I will be unboxing this box. It just came from China and actually from Hong Kong, and it was incredibly fast, so I ordered it on eBay like 3 days ago, and today it's already here in the European Union by DHL. Yeah, and it was incredibly fast, and I was so surprised. Sometimes it takes like, I don't know, 1 month for the package or for the parcel to arrive, but this one, amazing. So I will just do some gently cuts here and try to unbox already and see what is inside, okay? So obviously this is, oh, how is this bag? Look at that. So they do it quite nicely, because here you can see that there are such a corners, okay, and I like it because then the box is not damaged. Wow, look at that, this material, it's so damage resistant. Look at that, it's so firm. Wow, look at that. And here I will also cut it here, okay, until the end. And I will also do a longer cut here. Okay, so wow, what is this material? I have never seen this before. It's not just plastic, you can see this fabric, and it's actually very difficult to cut, and I think the model will be in a 100% shape, because this cannot be damaged. Yeah, it's so, this is the maybe perhaps the best packed parcel I have ever received. Yeah, and I'm not yet done at all, but I already know it. Look at that, this quality. Okay, so now let me just remove it, and I will do it like this. I will open it like a banana, and I think we will be ready for the next layer. Oh God, look at that. Look at that. The only disadvantage that there is a lot of garbage or mess, yeah, like this one, but okay. So here, that's the second layer already, and what I will do now is to use another cutting knife. Yeah, now the objective is really to remove those plastic corners, so I will just cut it here and here and try to remove them. Okay, it's not so difficult. It's actually quite easy, yeah, so you just need to really cut it and remove it. Same thing from the other side, and I will just do it now on the camera so you can see it. Like one cut here, second here, easy. Same here, like that, and also here. Okay, corners, and there is one more actually here. Okay, and now I can just, like, these are the corners, and I will just save them, because if I want to send something in future, I will use those corners to pack my parcel. Okay, also here, here, and here. So there are 8 of them, of course, and now it's time to remove another layer, and it's actually this paper here, and I need to be already a little bit careful because the box is almost there. We are almost here you can see. If you do it, you can just cut those yellow stripes here. Okay? It's very easy, and you can then simply, oh, here you still need to cut the paper as well. Okay, so look at that. This it's only only white, and here it says sealing label. If you see void or this label is broken, then that means box has been opened during shipping. But here obviously this seal is not damaged or it's not broken, so hopefully it will be all okay. Okay, so let me just remove this paper and we can continue with this great unboxing. And today I'm doing it really end to end with all the comments, because it will be for a longer time, maybe a last video. Now I will not have time to do this kind of unboxing. So what I will do now is really to do a gentle cut here. Okay, so I don't want to harm the inner box. Okay, maybe you see here that still, even if it was so precisely packed, sometimes there are those smaller part here, and it's a little bit damaged, just a little bit. Yeah, but here it looks okay. It looks okay. Nothing big. Yeah, there are no big holes, so I'm just removing this plastic bubble foil, or I don't know how to call it. It's just this thing with bubbles. And now I will just do this. All right. Cool. And it's actually a very nice box, and you already know what this is all about. It's the Cadillac CT6 1-18 car model, gray color, and actually you don't see anything else. And what is kind of weird, or not weird, I know why it is like that, there's no Cadillac logo anywhere. So if, for example, customs officer somewhere sees this box and they only see CT6, oh, what the hell is that? And nobody has an idea. Yeah, so unless you know that CT6 is a Cadillac, you don't know that there is a Cadillac inside. And also because there is no logo on this box, probably it will pass the customs officer, because then they would not identify any copyright or trademark infringement. Okay, so that's the reason, probably, there is no logo. Okay, and now what I will do now is to really open this box. Okay, so I also decided to be well protected. I don't know what's inside. Yeah, it's from Taiwan, and you never know what is inside. Okay, so there can be some dangerous I don't know, bacteria, or I don't know, something else, and I'm really being careful here. Okay, so guys, I'm opening the CT6 box, and let me just use the scissors here. Okay, it's a little bit difficult to open it, but I got it. Okay. Oh, look at that. Inside it says already Cadillac here. Okay, so it's only inside, so nobody could really see it unless they broke this seal, which was outside. Okay, so without breaking the seal, you are not able to identify that this is actually a Cadillac, and maybe they don't have the right to use this brand or this logo on other places than Taiwan. Okay, so that could be the risk. So now let me just remove this the other way like I did before. And now I need to be really careful already, because I don't want to break anything. Okay. So, Cadillac. My favorite Cadillac. Yeah, and look at that. It's also very big here, and there's nothing else. Now it's only Cadillac. So the outer box, it says Cadillac CT6. This one here says Cadillac. Okay, so let me just open it, and I'm being very careful now. Okay, Ooh, that noise, a little bit annoying. What is that? There is actually a card. CT6, a lot of Chinese letters. I don't know, I cannot read Chinese, but obviously they are saying that I will need something to remove the screws, a screwdriver or something like that. There's also a QR code, probably leading to Cadillac.com. .cn, which is the Chinese branch of Cadillac. So yeah, this one was definitely produced for China, and also to support their local sales offices and also local branches of Cadillac in China. Okay, so this is actually not available in Europe, yeah, so I had really to take the risk and order it. Now, what is here is this door opener tool, and also a screwdriver, and there's also something like a QR code, additional one, and there is also this Cadillac logo. And perhaps I will not use anything of that. I have my own screwdriver, I have my own tools, and you already know that. Okay, so I will just put this aside. Now let me just remove this, and I'm being very careful, very careful. This plastic part, it's not so typical. Usually they use styrene or something else. And now look at that, look at that. They use like this piece here, this is paper, and here again some plastic foil. This is the bubble foil, and it's also it's tightened with tape all over it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just to check. Okay, so another thing that I just identified is there is this Cadillac base, and look at how shiny this Cadillac logo and the name is, and this is incredible. And here CT6, all in gold. I know it's not pure gold, it's not real gold, but it looks like, and it's quite nice. And also the rest is quite shiny, yeah? So this is also why I wear gloves, because I don't want to leave my fingerprints on it. I want this model to be really in a 100% shape. Okay, so now let me just very, very carefully cut this here. Okay, this is done. There is one more here. And maybe there is a towel here. Is it a fabric towel? No, that's another piece of paper, but with blue color. It looks almost like a towel or a napkin. Okay, now let me just remove this. Okay, and also here it will be maybe more difficult because I need to do more cuts, but I really like this unboxing because it's so well done what they did in this company. And I don't even know who is the producer of these, yeah, so sometimes it's Paudi, sometimes not. This is definitely not any auto art, but let's get surprised about the quality. And I'm really wondering what will be the quality like. Like, will it be a very high quality or not? Okay, so give me a second because I need really to. Oh, look at it. It's connected or attached to my glass, and I really need to do something about it. Okay, I'm back. And now what we really need to do here is to cut this final piece of paper. And again, I am making sure that I have everything what I need. And maybe what I will do, I don't know where to start, yeah, because here I don't want to do anything to the front glass, but let me maybe. Okay, so you see there are two layers, and I'm just removing the top one, which is the white paper, and it's very thin actually. And then there is also a second layer which is blue, and this is what I thought was the towel, but actually it's another layer of paper. Okay, so let me do this. No, it's maybe really a fabric. I don't know, this material. And even if now when I have gloves, I'm really not able to really sense what kind of material it is. But let me just do it very carefully. Very carefully. I don't want to, destroy anything, scratch anything. I want you to see how the model will look like. Oh, look at that. Amazing. This quality. Wow. So first impressions are here. Look at that. Look at that. That's the Cadillac CT6. Brand new. Just came in, and you can see there are no dust particles as of yet. It's absolutely, it's polished, it's shiny, and wow, look at that. Look at it. And of course I will review it in my lightbox with all the details. I will comment on every single part of this car, but these are the first impressions. It's quite heavy. It's quite long, it's a big car, and I don't see any flaws. The only thing I see that inside there are also some pieces of something like to fill the area. You see here this black something, and maybe let me just quickly remove that. Okay, so let me just use this and take this out. Oh wow, it's not that easy. It's not that easy. So maybe also this. Yeah, my favorite tool. If you are watching my videos, you know this. And I'm using this actually to observe my models. And here now I can really remove this. Okay. One is out. Look at that. It wasn't difficult. And now I want to gently open the door without scratching anything. And now, okay, it's a little bit tough, but it's getting out. Oh, it's like real surgery, yeah. Okay, look at that. It's out. And I don't want to touch it actually, because I don't know what is actually inside. Okay, it could be anything, and without knowing what is inside and who was touching it, I can also easily catch some Chinese disease that I have no immunity. But this is the last piece. Who knows who was coughing at it? And now, okay, this is the last piece. Let me just quickly also check if there is something else. No, it's actually looks like we are fine here. Okay, cool. And of course I would almost forget, but because there could be also something here inside of the trunk, but no, it's empty. And oh, something stayed. What is that? I don't know. I have no idea how this now appeared on my gloves. I have no idea. I really have no idea. So, okay, maybe later I will find it somewhere missing. And then I would like to also open here, but let me maybe try with this one. And now I need to be extra careful because I don't want to really scratch anything. Okay. So look at that, there is no more filling and there are no more other pieces. So what I will do now, guys, is to really go and remove those 4 screws which are here, and then I will continue my review from the light box and you would enjoy all the details from this car. Okay guys, so let me continue my review from here, and you can see the car is already in the light box and I have this gray background today just so that everything is a little bit more visible. Okay, so let me start in the front as I always do that, and maybe I should start really with those headlights because these are really awesome how big they are, and here we have it's really precise, yeah, so it's really fitting, there is no overlap, there are no gaps, this is amazing. And then when we check also the front grille, it's also very beautiful. Here we have the big Cadillac logo, it's beautifully done. And then we have also the parking sensors, so here they are, 4 of them. And we have also here additional air intakes and the huge front grille. Unfortunately, it's not perforated, you can see it here, it's not perforated, but overall this is very nice. Yeah, maybe I would need to a little bit more polish this. It's not that shiny, even if I haven't touched that with anything, it's not that shiny. And actually, yeah, it looks beautiful. Maybe you would say that here the gap between the chassis and here the hood is a little bit big. Maybe it is, maybe not. So let's see also what is here in the engine bay. Okay, so maybe I will just a little bit zoom here, and let me just tell you immediately that I really like how, for example, all the colors are here. So here the white, gray, and all the details like separate parts. For example, this one here, it's a separate piece of plastic probably glued in, and because below it's already a different part, and here this container for the fluid, and here also to change the oil you have this let's say yellow or orange orange part, and this is all quite beautiful. The only maybe area of improvement could be here, because I would expect some more details here and here. Yeah, so in this part there could be a hole, and maybe also these piles here, it's just too big, too massive. It could be a little bit thinner. And that's it from the front. And also please pay attention, I realized that here this shiny part or this shiny color is not really going until the very end. Yeah, so you could see some small flaws there, and maybe also here, but it's barely visible. But sometimes, for example, here there's a little bit extra, you see, and I don't want to. Okay, maybe I will do something later about that. Okay, so that's the front of the car. Overall, very nice. Also, you can see that if there is light coming here, this direction, the light is really, I mean, the headlights are nicely reflecting. So, yeah, and there is also a sticker here, which I will need to remove. It's there just, I don't know what's the purpose, but let me just remove it now. Okay, I will do it with my hands. Sorry for that. Okay, so let's remove it now. I don't know why is it there. This is the Made in China sticker. I really don't need it. Oh, why it's there. And I really hate when it's leaving those pieces like this redundant paper, and then I need to sometimes also clean it with a towel and something additional. Yeah. Okay, so that was it. That's the front, and also including the engine. Now let me also show you the wheels. Okay, so as you can see, those wheels, they can turn, of course, and also it's not so much connected to the steering wheel. So once again, I will just open this for you to see how much the steering wheel is turning. Yeah, just a little bit. Maybe here at the wheel I'm turning like 30 degrees. The steering wheel is turning like 2 degrees. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so this could be definitely improved. I'm not saying that I will do this often. Yeah, it's just to demonstrate that sometimes it's really like the steering is much better than in this one. But that's okay. It's more for display purposes, not really to do this kind of exercise all the time. Okay, so then you can also see the brake calipers, you can see the brake discs, and also in the middle there's another Cadillac logo. Overall, the design is nice. Also, the rubber feels okay, like the real one. Then we have the small Cadillac logo here. Yeah, not so big, but it's nice. And then we have the door handles, and I'm actually quite surprised. They are very well done and also shiny, and actually separate plastic parts. But I like it. Then I'm always also checking here if everything is in line and without any gaps, and you can see that, for example, here around the doors there are no gaps. It's absolutely precise. It's like auto art level of quality. I really appreciate it. And what I'm also surprised was that here you can actually like fold and unfold here the side mirrors, and it looks fantastic, yeah, when it's like this, and then you can just do that, and it's wow. I really like it how much they paid attention to those small details, but this Cadillac, this is really something. I'm already telling you now that this maybe is better than some of the auto art models, and I really like it already now. Amazing. Okay, now actually the rear part, and here I will be careful and I will show you all the details. So the license plate, it says only CT6, and maybe I will replace it with some custom American license plate. We will see. Maybe not American, maybe Chinese, because here you can also see those Chinese symbols, and I don't know exactly what that means, but then you can also see four, I can't read it, 40T, yeah, probably. On the other side, CT6, of course, and AWD, which is all-wheel drive. And you can also see all the parking sensors, and there are 4 exhausts, and those exhausts are actually connected to the part here. And when I check also the depth, yeah, it's quite nice, yeah. As I reviewed previously, some of the models, they do have a very shallow depth of those exhausts, and it's not realistic. So here, at least, it's also painted with black color inside, so it looks much better and more realistic. Okay, and there's another Cadillac logo here. In terms of how I would rate here the rear lights, they're also fine, nice, without any gaps, without overlaps. They're also framed here with additional chrome trims. And what I also like is the depth, yeah? So you can also see the LED lights inside. Maybe there's a small, can you see that? It's this dot here, yeah, so this is something that I don't know if this can be removed easily, but there is a small dot. Okay, so maybe I can send it out. And where I was actually super surprised again with this model, so I said, yes, you can open this, but you can also open this. Look at that, look at that. How many models in your collections have this? Yeah, that's the gas door. You can open it. It's so realistic, so you can basically do anything with this model like with a real car. And now I'm closing it back. Okay, very nice. I love it. One of my favorite cars, and maybe you can already anticipate what the rating will be like. Yeah, very high rating actually. but wait until the end. Okay, and now what you can also see here in the glass, you have all those heating lines. Yeah, so this rear glass is heated, and you can see how they created this. So it's very nice, and again, I appreciate all those small details. Maybe I should also open the trunk so that you can see inside, and I would expect carpeting. When I touch it, yes, it's so soft. It's also quite good, or I like the feeling when you touch it. Yeah, it's very soft. And now, maybe you are also waiting what is inside of the car. So let me do, before I go to inside, I want to show you one more feature this car has, and this is this window on the roof. And again, look at that, you can open it. So here there's a mechanism there, and you can open even this part. Yeah, so wow, I would say another wow effect, that you can really do whatever you want with the car. So you can open this, fold here, the gas door, the top roof. Wow. And we are not yet even inside, so let me open all the doors. Very nice. Yeah, they're opening very well. I love it. I will also open here. So I will let all the light go in so that we have a very beautiful view. And all right, so where to start? Maybe I should also zoom my camera a little bit so that you can really see all the details that are in. Okay, let me adjust the camera. Okay. Okay, so let me start with the back seats and also the decoration here inside. It's so beautifully done. Look at that. It's imitation of leather, but we have also here the carpets. Yeah, so it's very nicely done in this color, and actually it looks like real leather. Even if it's not so, it's plastic, but it looks so realistic. And also with all those details here, like these parts are gray, and then in the middle the air conditioning, it looks so fantastic. And also when you check here the doors, yeah, so here imitation of wood, nice door handles, then this compartment here, and also black area here. Wow, I'm amazed. And in the front we have a similar situation there. So you can see also carpeting, very nice, beautiful, everything. The steering wheel here, and then the only thing that here, the imitation of wood, I think those black parts on the brown background, these black parts are too big. Yeah, so maybe it should be a little bit smaller. I don't know. Here it's already okay in the middle because they are small, so it's more realistic. But here I can see three big black parts, and it doesn't look so cool. There's also this big LCD screen in the middle, the shifting gear, all the gouges and clusters. Wow, I mean, it's nice. And also here some additional chrome trims, so you would be really satisfied to see all those details. One more time, a little bit from the top. Okay, so you see that it's actually very nice. Yeah, all those details. Also the seat belts actually visible here. Yeah, and it looks so nice. So overall, the car actually is so good, so nice, and I mean, if you are collecting models, you should definitely consider this one. Yeah, it came from China, and it's probably only for the Chinese market, but if you have a chance to order it on eBay, do not hesitate. It's really fantastic, and I love it more than many of those auto art models because this is so precisely done. And there is actually also Lincoln Continental, the 2018 model, in gray or silver and also blue, and if I have a chance to buy it, maybe I will also go for it to add it to my collection. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and also now I will give it the final rating.